Welcome to the technical training video for the Heus device. Here we will provide you with a comprehensive guide on installation, proper technical operation, cleaning, and disinfection of Heus, as well as important information about the safety alerts generated by this device. Our focus is on providing you with the necessary tools for efficient and safe use in your surgical procedures. We will address the following topics. Proper installation. We will guide you step by step on how to install Heus and its accessories in the surgical environment. Proper technical operation. We will share best practices for the correct use of the technology. Cleaning and disinfection. We will highlight the importance of following rigorous disinfection and sterilization standards for the device's accessories, ensuring maximum hygiene. Safety alerts. We will teach you how to interpret and respond appropriately to the alerts generated by the Heus system. Our goal is to provide you with a complete technical training. By mastering the proper use of Heus and understanding safety measures, you will be able to use this device with confidence. To start, it is essential to familiarize yourself with the components that make up the device. Therefore, we will get to know each one of them. Main module or console. Made of aluminum and steel, it is responsible for generating and distributing different types of energy. Activation pedal. Necessary for operation, as without it, it will be impossible to activate the energy output of the device. Ultrasonic handpiece. Responsible for converting electrical energy into ultrasonic waves. Connection cable with 3-pin anchor. Responsible for conducting energy to the handpiece. Sonotrode. Body that carries ultrasound from the handpiece to the tissue, which vibrates at 40 kHz. Accessories, including a kit of protective cords, a stainless steel wrench, a power cable 110 up to 220 AC, a user manual, and a rigid carrying case. Now that we know the components, we will proceed to assemble the Heus device. Mindfully follow the next steps to assemble it correctly and safely. Proper installation. First step. Connect the AC power cable to the connection located at the very top of the back panel of the console. Second step. Install the paddle cable into the circular connector on the back panel of the console, inserted by aligning each of the slots between the connectors. Twist the safety cap to the right to secure it. Third step. Connect the handpiece signal cable to the front of the console, aligning the red color indicators on each connector. Fourth step. To assemble the sonotrode, it will be necessary to remove the handpiece cover nozzle by turning it counterclockwise. Select the sonotrode to be used and insert it into the thread of the handpiece, then twist it clockwise. With a 9mm wrench at the base of the sonotrode, apply torque clockwise until it reaches the stop. Apply little force to tighten it. Place the handpiece cover nozzle back in place by turning it clockwise. Finally, connect the handpiece to the free end of the cable. Once the 4 assembly steps are completed, we can proceed to connect the end of the AC cable to the power outlet on the wall, from 110 up to 220 volts and from 50 up to 60 Hz. Proper technical operation. It should be noted that for the Heus device to enter the operating room, its components, console, pedal, and AC cable must be cleaned according to protocols. Accessories such as wrench, sonotrodes, ports, handpiece, and handpiece cable must be disinfected and sterilized in advance and entered into the operating room under the corresponding protocol. Complying with health protocols and following the 4 assembly steps illustrated above, we proceed to install the Heus device in the operating room and turn it on by activating the manual switch on the back of the console. We will guide you through the initial programming procedure necessary to start using it. Our attention focuses on the console's touchscreen, where an animation will appear, and a few seconds later, the device's name will be displayed. Press the screen as instructed. After pressing the screen, the device will immediately begin to calibrate the handpiece to the resonance frequency for emulsification. Once the device is calibrated, a main menu will appear containing the following touch controls. Intensity allows you to adjust the power of the ultrasound for emulsification. Select the minus sign to decrease intensity or the plus sign to increase it. The red box will display the percentage of the selected power. Start. Pressing this button will put the device in working mode, and the screen interface will change to show us some new active icons. At the bottom, an animation of the pedal will be displayed, indicating that only the device will emulsify or homogenize when pressed with the foot. On the right side of the screen, an animation of the handpiece and a red LED in a flashing state will be displayed, indicating that the equipment is not in operation. When the foot pedal is pressed, the flashing red LED will change its color to yellow. At the same time, the device will adjust the power to the one previously selected. This process will last approximately 10 seconds. After this, the LED will change color to green and will continue flashing. This will mean that the device is now working. Once you decide to release the pedal, the device will return to standby mode, red LED. Timer. This indicator is represented in minutes and measures continuous work within the session. It also serves as the method for analyzing the time used in each emulsification. To reset it, you must press stop on the screen. To turn off the device, deactivate the switch located at the back. It is important to consider 1. If the device is not used for more than a minute, pressing the pedal again will activate a short adjustment process, as it is necessary for the console to continuously measure the tissue hardness to be emulsified. 2. If you notice that during calibration or at the beginning of the procedure, the handpiece produces a resonant sound, you should stop pressing the pedal and apply more force to tighten the sonotrode and adjust it more firmly to the handpiece. It is recommended that the handpiece be already inside to start the procedure. 3. The use of protective ports is mandatory. Before starting, make sure that these are already placed on the patient to avoid injuring the wound edge from friction. 4. During the procedure, it is necessary to constantly move the sonotrode to avoid energy concentration at a single point. 5. The time of use and the applied intensity are at the discretion of the professional, understanding that low intensities should be used for short sonotrodes and slightly higher intensities for long sonotrodes. Cleaning and disinfection. In this section, we will focus on the cleaning and disinfection process of the device to ensure its proper maintenance and operation. We will learn the steps and best practices to carry out effective cleaning. 1. Cleaning the main module or console after each use is essential to maintain the Heus device in optimal conditions. Follow these steps for effective cleaning. Turn off the device and disconnect it from the main power source to prevent electrical shocks. Use a soft, slightly damp cloth to clean the surfaces on the main module. Remember not to use solvents, chlorinated products, or abrasive cleaning products. Avoid applying liquids or cleaning products directly to the module sockets. 2. Cleaning the accessories, pay attention to the following steps. Turn off the device and disconnect it from the power source. Disconnect all cables from the device. Disconnect the pedal from the system. Clean the pedal and the power cable with a damp cloth, avoiding wetting the connectors. If the cables have a significant accumulation of dirt, you can wash them, making sure not to wet the connectors. It is important that the cables are completely dry before its use. 3. Cleaning the handpiece, cable, sonotrodes, protective cords, and wrench require proper cleaning and disinfection. Follow these steps to keep them in optimal condition. Turn off the device and disconnect the handpiece cable. Remove the sonotrodes from the handpiece as described in our assembly section. Disassemble the protective cords by separating the two pieces. Wash and scrub externally the handpiece, sonotrodes, cable, and protective cords using a cleaner with a pH in the range of 7 to 11. Make sure to remove all visible residues, avoiding wetting the connectors. Use a soft bristle brush to clean the handpiece and a specific brush for sonotrodes or equivalent to clean the inside of the handpiece nozzle. Rinse all the components with warm, clean water using a sponge or similar tool. Remember not to use ultrasonic or automatic washers to clean the handpiece. Avoid the use of chlorinated or abrasive products, as well as processes involving glutaraldehyde or liquid peracetic acid in any concentration in the handpiece cleaning. 4. Sterilization. Sterilization is a crucial step to keep the handpiece of the Heus device free from microorganisms. Follow these steps to perform an adequate process. Separate the handpiece from the rest of the instruments and place it in a sterilization bag separately from the handpiece cable. Make sure to also include the nozzle, sonotrodes, and wrench in the sterilization. The sterilization recommended by the manufacturer is an autoclave at a temperature of 132 degrees Celsius or 270 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes of exposure and 30 minutes of drying with a maximum of 2 gravity wraps. To be considered. Avoid using processes involving glutaraldehyde or liquid peracetic acid in any concentration in the sterilization of the handpiece. The use of longer autoclave cycles than the recommended ones may gradually reduce the performance and lifespan of the handpiece. Avoid performing rapid sterilizations for immediate use of the handpiece through an autoclave cycle. Before using the handpiece, perform a visual inspection to rule out possible damage to the different components. Safety alerts. We will address the possible alerts generated by the device and how to resolve them. It is important to note that any error not mentioned in this list should be reported to the service center authorized by Indimex. Remember that safety and proper operation are fundamental. The table provides the error codes that may appear on the device. It indicates the source of the error, possible associated causes, and recommended actions to solve the problem. If the corrective actions mentioned in the table do not resolve the issue, we recommend contacting the authorized service center. It is important to mention that in many cases, restarting the system can solve most errors. Always try this action before contacting the authorized service center. We understand the importance of your satisfaction and the proper functioning of the device. Therefore, we want to remind you of the importance of following the instructions and steps described in this video, which serves as a visual guide to the content of the user manual provided with the device. It is essential that all individuals involved in the operation, cleaning, and disinfection processes of Heus read and carefully follow the user manual. This will ensure a proper handling and performance of the device, as well as the safety of all users. If you have any concerns or questions, our service team will be available to provide an immediate solution. Our experts will be happy to assist you. Remember that to maintain the warranty of the console, it is important to bring it to our maintenance center 1 year after receiving the product. Also, if you wish to purchase additional accessories, you can do so through our after-sales line. For Indemex, it is an honor to accompany you and provide reliable and certified technology for your surgical processes. We are proud to be your technological ally and look forward to continuing to provide innovative solutions in the future. Thank you for trusting Indemex. Your satisfaction is our priority.